Good evening. As you know, my name is Cecelia Edwards. I'm the CEO of People's Choice Association. I've had several calls concerning the 37 people grievance we filed for the Fortbend ISD employees and the transportation department. It was consistent of bus drivers, bus attendants, and mechanics. And we filed a grievance concerning the working conditions. Now, as you all know, the grievance is never to terminate Mr. Rodriguez, the manager there, but they still can. But in the meantime, some of you are calling me saying, I'm scared of retaliation. He's going to retaliate against us. He's going to still treat us worse than what he did before. And if he does that, that's against the law, and he will definitely be terminated if he does something like that. I'm just asking you all to be patient, and it is a process. With 37 people, that's why we have not had the meeting yet. They're trying to prepare. Now, what the district's done, which there's a new law now, they separated the grievance. Part of it is about discrimination, and the other part is about working condition. Now, the discrimination part, they're going to interview you all individually, and it should take place starting Wednesday, no later than Thursday, and it should last 5 days to interview 37 people. Should be from Thursday and Friday, and the rest of the week, next week until you're finished, or it should start Wednesday. I'll know hopefully by tomorrow morning to be able to contact you all and start telling you what day and time the meetings will be. And then eventually the second part of the grievance will be consolidated, and you all will have opportunity to speak and talk about your concerns and the things that's going on. Now, I can tell you this. Some of you said that this was not his first grievance against him. If you know the individual that filed that grievance against him, please let us know or tell that person to contact us, because right now they're saying they have nothing else in his file. It's like you. If you were in trouble, never in trouble, that they need to follow a process. If he's never had any documentation against him, then he has a right himself, Mr. Rodriguez, to say, hey, you didn't train me. I didn't know I did these things wrong, even though we know he knew better, okay? But in the meantime, we're just asking you to be patient. We are in the process of the grievance going forward. It took a little time for the district to get it together, as they claim. So now we're waiting for them to agree to a day and time that you all will be interviewed, which should take place sometime starting at the end of this week to the beginning of next week. But again, if you have any questions, call me or email me. My number is 281-451-0613. And let me get you to understand this. If he retaliates against you, take it in stride, because he's going to be terminated for it if he does. So, and if he harass you anyway or he mistreats you anyway, just call and let me know. But don't run scared. This is the best thing that ever happened to you all, because guess what? He knows what you're capable of. He knows that you're standing up as one instead of separated. But you don't need to be scared about it. Do your job. Come to work. Be on time. Don't give him reasons. But at the same time, don't feel intimidated. You should be proud of yourselves that you stood up to this, and this is a serious issue. He's basically divided you. It's not a Hispanic thing. It's not a black thing. And some of the Hispanic people, we have members there. So some of the Hispanic people should be upset about that. He's trying to divide you all, because you could conquer if you're one. We have a lot of Hispanic members, and we have a lot of all races, basically. And we want all of you to get along as a member so we can be strong. And if we're strong and stand united, we can, and even other employees, I know some of you said some of the Hispanic employees are giving him high five and happy to see him. Some of them are basically friends of his. But a real employee that knows right from wrong, they're going to know, hey, you're dividing us, trying to keep us separated, because we're stronger if we're one instead of separating Hispanic and the black people. So, try to encourage people to know that the right thing is to do is have a manager that does not discriminate, and to have a manager that does not try to separate the employees. So I'm asking you to be patient. It is in the process. We have not forgot about you. I did have two people come out and meet with you last week. They said they missed a lot of you, so that's why I'm creating a video to make sure that you know firsthand that I'm telling you to just be patient. If he does something, we want to know about it, but don't panic. That's some of you, this is what the grievance process is. Some of you say, oh, well, he be speaking to me and he be looking at me. Hey, you want him to, hey, speak back. Hey, how you doing, Mr. Rodriguez? Because at the end of the day, he knows what you're capable of. He knows that he better not discriminate against you, because if he does, you're going to do the same thing you did to him this time, file a grievance against him. So the grievance have so much power you don't understand. So, and they're investigating. As you know, some of the head superintendents chief operation officers were out there interviewing. They're not done interviewing. Just be patient and just watch. Just wait. Listen. And if you know things is not right or something's happened, write it down. Or the person coming to you and tell you something that's not right, write it down. Make sure you document the date and time it happened. Make sure you write the date and time if somebody did something that was unethical towards you or anyone else that is part of this grievance, that it would be great. So you all have a great evening. Again, my number is 281-451-0613. You have a great evening, a great week, and you'll hear from me soon. Thank you. Good night.